Hoo 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 hoo. Ravi, I'm scared. Me too. Let's hold hands. Feel any better? Not yet. Me neither. You're right, Zuri. I don't like cemeteries. And we've been to a few of them before. Ravi, you forget, we've been to every haunted house, cemetery, park, carnival, theater, zoo. We've been to every haunted place. Before Jake was a YouTuber. Yeah. And I've heard on the news yesterday that this cemetery is haunted. Haunted? Yep. Haunted by what? A graveyard ghoul. A graveyard ghoul? Yes. A long time ago, a man who used to own the graveyard was cranky and not nice. He would tell people to leave him because they were so scared. Noisy. And always cried that their family or friends died. Or their friends' parents or their grandparents and so forth died. And the guy always tells him to leave. And he complains to the police and they keep telling him they can't do anything about it. And so guess what happened? What? He punched the police officer in the face. And he ran out of the police station before they could put him in a cell. And he ran back to the graveyard as fast as he could. And he asked God to make his wish come true. But God gave him something else. He made him grow long black hair and ripped his shirt. And his shoes get destroyed. He turned him into a graveyard ghoul. And the graveyard ghoul haunts this very same graveyard. Ooh. But don't worry, Zuri. Luke and Emma told us hundreds of times, there are no such things as graveyard ghouls. There's no such things as ghouls. But I still believe them in my head. So do I. Come on, let's just get home. Ravi! Zuri! It's not like them to leave the house without leaving a note. Yeah. We always leave a note when each of us go out. I think we should look around for them. I'll check the kitchen. Luke, you check all of our rooms and the bathroom. Emma, you check the theater and the dining room. And Bertram, you search the living room. Okay, Jessie. I checked the kitchen. They're not there. I checked all our rooms. I even checked their own rooms. And the bathroom. But no Ravi or Zuri. They're not in the theater room, or the dining room, or the living room. We checked the whole house, but no Ravi or Zuri. I bet they took the shortcut home. You mean shortcuts? No. One shortcut is, well, yes, there's two shortcuts, but one shortcut is closed because there's an old bridge and it's unsafe for people to cross. The other shortcut is through a cemetery, but that's haunted by a graveyard ghoul. Oh no! Ravi and Zuri must have took the cemetery shortcut. Ravi and Zuri don't like cemeteries. That cemetery's haunted by a graveyard ghoul. Oh yes, we know the story. A long time ago, a man who worked and owned the cemetery didn't like people visiting it. The people who visit it are the ones who see their grandparents, their family's parents, their friends' parents, so on and so forth, who died there. They always cried because they missed them. And the guy got really annoyed to hear them crying. So he complained to the police, but the police told him they can't do anything about it. So he had a bit of a temper tantrum, and he punched a police officer in the face. And when the other officers saw he punched him in the face, they tried to put him in a jail cell, but he ran out of the police station and ran back to the cemetery. He asked God to make his wish come true, but God gave him something else. God turned him into a graveyard ghoul. The spell that he used to cast on him turned him into a graveyard ghoul. His feet ripped through his shoes and his shirt, and all he wore was his black coat and wore black hair. He had no shirt or shoes. They say that the graveyard ghoul, which was the man who owned the cemetery, haunts it and scares anyone who ever goes and sees the people who ever dies. But Ravi and Zuri don't like ghosts or ghouls or anything. And we keep telling them there's no such thing as ghouls or ghosts or monsters or anything. Wait, hold on. If there's a graveyard ghoul haunting the cemetery, does that mean we have a mystery to solve? We gotta get to the cemetery and find Ravi and Zuri. And yes, we have another mystery to solve. I mean, a mystery on our hands. Everyone, in the Jessie machine. ASAP. Right behind you, Jessie. Let's get our brother and sister back. We had lots of good memories with them in the Lego version.